Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. Tonight on the show, we welcome Pat Byrne, Minor Gold, and the Travis Williams Group. It's a great night with some of the finest music you'll hear anywhere. So let's get it started with Martha and the band on the classic 1946 hit made famous by Louis Jordan and his Timpani 5, Ain't Nobody Here But Us Chickens.
1, 2, 3. Brown was taking the air, locked up the barnyard with the greatest of care. Down in the henhouse something stirred when he shouted, "Who's there?" This is what he heard: "There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So calm yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. We chickens try to sleep and you butt in and hobble, 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 hobble with your chin. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. You're stomping around and shaking the ground. You're kicking up an awful dust. We chickens try to sleep and you butt in and hobble, 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 hobble. It's a sin. Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do. We got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig and worms to scratch. It takes a lot of sitting getting chicks to hatch. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. And kindly point that gun another way and hobble, hobble, hobble off and hit the hay. Tomorrow is a busy day. We got things to do. We got eggs to lay. We got ground to dig and worms to scratch. It takes a lot of sitting getting chicks to hatch. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. There ain't nobody here at all. So quiet yourself and stop that fuss. There ain't nobody here but us. And kindly point that gun the other way and hobble, hobble, hobble off and hit the hay. Hey, boss man, what you say? It's easy pickings. There ain't nobody here but us chickens. Thank you. Minor Gold are a new Americana folk duo featuring Australian Recording Industry Association Awards-nominated artists Tracy McNeil and Dan Parsons. Having shared hundreds of stages together for the better part of a decade as respective singers and songwriters, Minor Gold is the first official glimpse of this new bona fide songwriting team. Living in a van in 2020, Parsons and McNeil hightailed it out of Victoria and up to Queensland in 2 days, just in time to avoid being trapped for the winter as the first lockdown occurred. Subsequently, they wrote the majority of what would become their self-titled debut album whilst holed up in the land of palm trees and perfect weather. Minor Gold showcased in Kansas City at Folk Alliance International before returning to Australia to debut live at Port Fairy Folk Festival, followed by an extensive national Australian tour. This is their first time in Elkin and on our stage, and I would appreciate it if you would give a warm welcome to Minor Gold.
Well,
how's it going?
this is so special. It's a big step up from the van.
It's so great to be here with you folks. A lot of our friends and contemporaries and heroes have played this room, played this wonderful show. And I remember thinking to myself, God, it would be so great if we could do this. And so it's really great to be here doing this for you tonight. We're going to start off with a song called Mona Lisa. And this one's kind of about a changing friendship. And you know it's changing and you're kind of daring to peek through the cracks and look at what's on the other side.
Looking at the stars, I saw a face, I thought it was the Mona Lisa. Everywhere I turn, I feel your eyes on me, but I can never reach you. And I'm not sure what I'll find between our lines. You shine like gold when you've won. You found your place in the sun. And ain't it good for everyone? You break the ice beneath my feet. And when you're on a losing streak, you know you're just being beat. You can't turn the other cheek. To find the words to say, if I could know that you would take them as I meant them. I thought I saw a smile or something kind. Maybe I just dreamt it. And I'm not sure what I'll find if I dare to cross that line. You shine like gold when you've won. You found your place in the sun. And ain't it good for everyone? You break the ice beneath my feet. When you're on a losing streak, you know you're just being beat. You can't turn the other cheek. Looking at the stars, I saw a face, I thought it was the Mona Lisa. Looking at the stars, I saw a face, I thought it was the Mona Lisa.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to carry on now with a song called Cannonball. Well, we wrote this one in my hometown, in my childhood home. Tracy's from Canada, a little town called Port Colborne, Ontario, and I'm from a little town in Queensland, Australia, called Cedar Creek, which isn't dissimilar to the kind of the thing you got going on here in North Carolina. And it's beautiful. It's verdant. It's kind of steamy at times. It's beautiful. But we wrote these songs pretty much in the place where I grew up, and my parents were kind of omnipresent for the whole process, which was good and was bad. My dad, he was always very, very keen on letting us know which ones he felt were good songs and which ones were bad.
But as we were staying with them, we really couldn't, object or say anything. We just had to kind of go along with it.
And this next one's one of his favorites, which is interesting because it sounds nothing like Dire Straits.
And we were in a Walmart parking lot, which is a great place to sleep when you don't want to do the motel in the van. And America's very accommodating with that, we're finding. But so we were in a Walmart parking lot and we got the news that we won the Queensland Music Award for this song, for the Folk Award. So we were... Yeah, it was real special and a very humbling way to get the news. We hope you like it.
My working days are over, and I'm done playing by the rules. No more running on the wheel of fortune. No more running like a fool. And I saved a lot of silver. I went looking for a pot of gold. Found my way to something fine, to something I couldn't hold. So tie me down to the cannonball and shoot me right out into space, and cut me loose in the stars shine, and let me fade away. My dreams could fill the ocean, but I never could leave this one-horse town. I feel my feet lift off the ground. T-0 out. So tie me down to the cannonball and shoot me right out into space, and cut me loose in the stars shine, and let me fade away. So tie me down to the cannonball shoot me right out into space and cut me loose in the starshine and let me fade away. Let me fade away, and let me fade away.
Minor Gold. So in my introduction of you guys, I talked about you living in a van in Australia, and I couldn't quite hear what you were talking about backstage, but I'd like to delve into that a little bit more, because when I was asking them where they are stationed or where they're living while they're in the U.S. for about a year, is that right?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we're living in that van. So how does that work? I assume you don't have any pets with you.
No, no pets, not yet at least.
Not yet.
I mean, I could be a pet, I guess.
You never know what stray cat is going to come
Exactly.
along.
I do all the same things.
Sleep in the sunbeams. And
Yeah.
So how does that work? You know, Pat and I have talked about that. The upright bass is the problem. So you have guitars?
Well, yeah, we sort of we built a bed in the back, and it's just high enough to fit a few suitcases and a few guitars and a big box of merch. Yeah,
That's it.
that's kind of all we need, I think, at this point.
And we've
Yeah.
got our little cooler in the front, and we make our sandwiches, and we cook our coffee in the morning. We just crack the window so, you know, we
Yeah.
let the fumes out and use our little burner and save some money that way. And it's actually, I don't know, it's pretty liberating. It's a pain in the butt some days.
I'm sure.
But on the best days with the, you know, it's pretty cool. It's really cool.
That's awesome. You're
very
having
free.
an adventure.
Yeah. That's it.
So how long have you been in the U.S.?
Since April,
Since
beginning of April,
Okay.
yeah.
And you'll be here how much longer?
I think all year,
Yeah.
definitely all year. We're touring all the way across and making our second record in California in July.
Wow.
We've just been writing in Canada in a cabin for the month of March to get ready for it, and we will be recording in July and still doing some shows out there.
Yeah.
Just shows all the way across, and
We actually wrote a lot of the songs for this new album in Tracy's hometown. We went there because Tracy's not been back to her hometown for many, many years. So the upside of all this traveling is that we get to see Tracy's family quite a bit. So we rented a cottage in rural Ontario and got to see your family and write pretty much the next album. So it was kind of a cool family music thing. Yeah.
So are we hearing things that have been recorded or are going to be recorded, or a mix of them?
well, what you're hearing tonight,
two.
we're doing all the songs that are on our debut record that we
Okay.
just put out in August last year. So this is our second tour of the States, first time ever on the East Coast. And yeah, it's our first time over here. So, but we are going to do a song that'll be on the next record. We are doing a couple new songs for you tonight.
A teaser. And that way, when you come back, you'll have a bunch of new material for this audience.
We'd love that.
So, oh, you're here?
We are
Okay,
so
I'm going to
lucky.
get off the stage. Part of our band is going to be sitting in on this next song, and I will leave you with Minor Gold.
Thanks, Martha.
I'm so lucky to have Michael and Pat
Helping
filling
us out.
Helping us out. It's really fun.
In fact, we always thought we would add musicians to our live performance, just based on the fact that our albums do have like a couple little things added in here and there, but we always were very kind of picky about when that would happen. And this is the first time we've played with other people, so this is really fun.
Ever. This is the first time ever.
Yeah. We're going to do a tune for you called Way with Words.
It's a song for those people in your life that just have the right thing to say when you need to hear it.
bad dream, tied to tracks on the silver screen. But I ain't living in a movie. You helped me to believe.
When my world's going under, you pull me into your thunder. The sand's shifting from below me. You help me to believe. 'Cause you
got away with words. When the night is never ending,
you can make it like a slow dance.
got me living in the moment. You help me to believe. Well, I'm tired of being down, don't wanna give up. Everybody's saying what I got ain't enough. Tired of this game and no way to win. You help me to believe when I'm falling again. 'Cause you got away with words. 'Cause you got away with words. From the bottom of the well, I pour the richest cup for a love I know so well, for a love I can't give up. 'Cause you got away with words. 'Cause you got away with words. Got away with tired of being down, wanna give up. Everybody saying what I got ain't enough. Tired of this game, nowhere to win. You help me to believe.
got away with words.
You help me to believe.
Got away with words.
You help me to believe.
Got away with words.
You help me to believe.
Got away with words.
You help me to believe.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Michael and Pat.
Minor gold. The Martha Bassett Show is thrilled to partner with Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, the lead sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. The U.S. News & World Report's 2023 edition of Best Graduate Schools ranked Wake Forest University School of Medicine among the top 50 research programs in the nation. They are the gold standard of health care. The Wake Forest Baptist Davie Medical Center made the Becker Hospital Review list of top-rated hospitals for patient experience state by state. It's Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, where innovation and compassion meet. We are also very excited tonight, our newest sponsor for the Martha Bassett Show, Massed General Store. Established in 1883, these folks are family and employee-owned. It's Massed General Store. Not just a store, it's a destination. Now, let's get back to the beautiful Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, with Martha Bassett.
The leader of our next group, Travis Williams, has spent more than 20 years working professionally as a bassist in North Carolina. However, when stepping out on his own, it was not the bass that he chose to play, it was another passion, the oud. The oud is an 11-string fretless lute, mostly associated with traditional Arabic music, an instrument that captured Travis's imagination from the very first time he heard it. It was the oud that inspired the formation of the Travis Williams Group. The band consists of 5 world-class musicians playing original compositions influenced by traditional Arabic maqam music, modern jazz, pop and rock, as well as world music from all over, including Africa and Scandinavian music. Ken Simons is on bass, Kennard Douthit is on flute, Bill Smith on drums, and Colin Alured is on guitar, kora, percussion, perhaps some things that I don't even know yet. Please join me in welcoming the Travis Williams Group.
Thank you so much. It is a thrill for us to be here. As Martha said, we're the Travis Williams Group right down the road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's a real treat to play with you guys. We'll play a little bit later in the show, and I can tell you a little bit more about the band. But I do want to tell you about this next song that you're going to hear, because it's this song I wrote because I wanted to kind of, obviously, playing a world instrument and playing a lot of world music, I also wanted to kind of pay homage to the music that I grew up listening to, which was the music of North Carolina and bluegrass and Appalachian music. And so the word maqam is the Arabic word for the scales that they use. And so I wanted to write a song that sort of tied those worlds together. So the title of this tune is called Appalachian Maqam. It's going to feature Colin on the Kamalian Goni, which is an African harp instrument, and we can talk more about that later as well. But this tune is Appalachian Maqam. We hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much.
The Travis Williams Group.
The Martha Bassett Show comes to you from the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's newly renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater in 1941, it was fully operational until 1977. And then it became the Elk Twin Cinema until 1994. Closed for decades after, it was lovingly restored and reopened in 2018. Check out their website. They have a vibrant lineup of artists all year round. Also, the Reeves Theater has recently launched the Reeves Downtown School of Music, right up the street in the old Arts Council building. Through programs like the newly established Evie Good Scholarship Fund, they're a nonprofit dedicated to providing music lessons to all instruments, all ages instruction in group and individual lesson settings. You can learn old time, bluegrass, theory, composition, and more. Learn more at reevesmusic.org. What do we have next, Martha?
We're going to do a Greg Brown song called Blue Car. I'm driving my blue car, baby, down from the mountain so high. I'm driving my blue car, baby, down from the mountain so high. I'm driving my blue car, baby, coming down, gonna say goodbye. The sunrise is a miracle, but it can't hold a candle to you. The sunrise is a miracle, oh, but it can't hold a candle to you. Do you remember them rides in my blue car, back when it was brand new? Well, it's a good old car, but the clutch is a little loose. Screaming a song that says what's the use, but it's good for one more trip you.
Nice job.
Irish singer-songwriter Pat Byrne has come a long way since his first deal with Universal. In late 2017, he began his migration to Austin, Texas. In 2019, Pat took the U.S. by storm with breakout performances at the 30A Festival, South by Southwest, Kerrville Folk Festival, and the Americana Festival. Being immersed in the Texas music scene, Pat's sophomore U.S. release, Into the Light, has an edgier feel underscored with both emotional depth and greater confidence, while blending new influences with his rich Irish heritage. This is his first time on the show, and I'm so excited to present to you Pat Byrne.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Pat Byrne, and it's great to be here in Elkin. What a beautiful town. First song I'm going to sing is called Only a Man. I wrote this a couple of years ago. And here's how it goes. She circled the wagons, she didn't give me a chance, and she pulled my heart out with a seismic glance. And this race was over before it even began. If I was a horse they'd shoot me, but I'm only a man. And if I had a designer, he was well equipped. He was tried and tested, and he stuck to the script. He drank a bottle of brandy before he drew up my plans. If I was a house, they'd knock me down, but I'm only a man. I get lost in translation, I fly into a rage, I splatter affection all over the page. But this is no love story, we're not Jack and Diane. If I was a letter you'd return me, but I'm only a man. And the songs of fondness carry me up towards the planets. Then the songs of numbness send me crashing back down to earth. I'd catch the stars if they'd help me know what you're thinking. If I could paint your dreams, then I would, for all that it's worth. But I can't. Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying here on the floor, waiting for an answer, for your knock at the door. But you're on greener pastures, you've slipped through my hands. Still if I had wings I'd fly to you, but I'm only a man. Thank you.
Pat Byrne. That was really beautiful.
Thank you, Martha. Thanks for having me here. This is amazing.
It is amazing, isn't it? This is the Reeves Theater. Wow, we're lucky to be here.
It really is incredible. I didn't know what to expect. I had never heard of Elkin. Forgive me.
It's okay.
And here's
You're
this
new around
gorgeous
here.
theater. I feel like I'm in Manhattan or something.
Even better. Parking's much easier.
It's much better than Manhattan. It looks like Ireland, actually, around here.
So tell me a little bit about your story. What were you doing in Ireland before you came over, and what part of Ireland are you from?
Well, I'm from the southeast of Ireland. It's a small village called Barrett in County Carlow. Actually, my dad is listening in right now. It's about 2 a.m. at home, but he wouldn't miss something like this.
Wonderful.
So that's where I was born and raised, and I started playing music when I was 15. I started gigging in the local pubs and then became a full-time musician. And in 2017, I moved over to Austin to become a songwriter. I hadn't written a song until then, and I wanted to go where all the best songwriters were. And,
Really?
Yeah, so I've been, living and working out of Austin for the last 7 years and traveling around the States and enjoying myself. I love this country.
Well, I'm glad you've kept your beautiful accent.
People at home would disagree with you. They think I sound like Matthew McConaughey.
Well, that was a real leap of faith to just move someplace to try something new, and
It was terrifying, but I was doing 3 or 4 weddings a week, and I think if I had to sing Brown Eyed Girl one more time, things would have gotten messy.
I've had to do that at weddings too.
Yeah, and it's a great song, but do it 10 million times and it becomes old. But no, it was very scary. I didn't know anybody over here, and
That was my next question. Did you have friends?
no, I didn't know anyone, and but Austin is such a great music community, and it didn't take long, to make some friends and get some gigs and get the ball rolling, and it's just been. And I just got engaged to an American, so
Really? Oh,
yeah.
congratulations. That's
Thank you very much.
wonderful.
She is from New Jersey. The air left the
Come on,
room.
you guys.
No, but we met in Texas, so I didn't see her in her natural habitat. We've been together for 5 years, and so I think I'll be here until I die, which hopefully won't be for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, well, hopefully she doesn't listen to this.
Well, it's lovely to have you here. Will you share another song before we have intermission?
I'd love to.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martha. What a great lineup tonight. I've been loving just listening. Minor Gold and the Travis Williams Group. Unbelievable stuff. I'm going to do another sad song if that's all right. And I promise the next half is just going to be sunshine and rainbows. Stick around. But I have to retune this. Bear with me for a second. I have heard that waiting for someone to tune their guitar is like waiting for an airplane mechanic. It's worth it. So this is my newest song. I wrote this very recently, last month. My mother died last year. She was only 64 years old. It was a big shock, and it's kind of your biggest fear when you live away from home. So it was a tough time. Thankfully, I got to get back to Ireland to be with her in her final week, and but it was a very tough year. And her 1-year anniversary came up last month, and it was just weighing very heavy on me. And I woke up and wrote this song. And I found that my mother appears to me in my dreams most nights, which is very comforting, and I'm very grateful for it, but I can never remember our conversations. And so I wanted to write some dialogue. I wanted to write what I need to hear from her, and I wrote this song. It's called Mam's Song. There's an emptiness here, now you're gone. There's one less voice in my world, one less number in my phone. My safety net fell flush to the floor. Now it's a deathly trapeze, and what am I doing it for? But you come to me in the night, singing Eight of Ice and giving me wisdom. And you say, what's for you won't pass you. They can't buy what you don't sell. If everybody loves you, then you're not being yourself. Value minutes more than pennies. Don't ever put a price tag on your soul. And let go of the begrudgers. Hold on to your friends. Keep close the ones that love you, 'cause they'll be there in the end. And fill yourself up with kindness. Don't let malice have a place in your soul. You're not on your own. I'm deep in your fabric. You're taking me with you wherever you go. So don't be afraid. I'm here on the sideline. I'll walk with you through the darkness. I'll celebrate the light. But you're not on your own. So I'll keep singing till I can't sing anymore. I'll see your face in the crowd. I'll remember the things that you wore. And I'll strive to be the man you taught me to be. And when the waters get rough, in my dreams you'll whisper to me, you're not on your own. I'm deep in your fabric. You're taking me with you wherever you go. So don't be afraid. I'm here on the sideline. I'll walk with you in the darkness, and I'll celebrate the light. But you're not on your own. I'm deep in your fabric. You're taking me with you wherever you go. Don't be afraid. I'm here on the sideline. I'll walk with you through the darkness. I'll celebrate the light. But you're not on your own. Thank you.
This is Pat Byrne.
Happy song next time.
It is intermission time. Please stretch your legs, check out the merch table, grab a drink, and I'll see you back in here in about 15 minutes.
Welcome back to the second half of the Martha Bassett Show, featuring Pat Byrne and Minor Gold, that's Tracy McNeil and Dan Parsons. and the Travis Williams Group, including Ken Simons, Kennard Douthit, Bill Smith, and Colin Alured. We'd like to give a big welcome to all of our new listeners in the Whitesburg, Kentucky area, listening on WMMT 88.7 Whitesburg, the non-industry giant of the mountains. Lowe's Foods provided our hospitality this evening, and we are proud to say that the Martha Bassett Show artist accommodations are provided by Three Trails, part of the Carolina Experience. Your boutique hotel steps from the Reeves Theater. These folks have designed 14 units with a modern flair that highlights the building's architectural history. They also have a rooftop patio, and if you come to the Martha Bassett Show, you get 10% off your stay. Just use promo code Martha10. Now let's get back to the Reeves stage in beautiful downtown Elkin, North Carolina with the Travis Williams Group.
The Travis Williams Group. They don't know this, but we're dancing behind the curtain there. Travis, where are you originally from?
I am originally from Walnut Cove, North Carolina, Stokes County.
Okay, local man.
The best oud player to ever come out of Stokes County. You know. Maybe, I don't know that. I shouldn't say it on the radio, but I think it's true.
I want to know, really, where did you discover this instrument, and how did you get started? Did you take lessons, and who taught you?
A love of the instrument is kind of what taught me. So the journey to this started on the bass. I primarily have always been a bassist, and I played upright bass, which of course
is fretless.
Is fretless. And so when I started writing more music, and really this whole band started with my love of composing too. I wanted kind of a treble instrument, and I spent about 2 seconds with a violin and then threw it away because I could not. I mean, how do you play an instrument that sits up here? So I was going to actually just pull all the frets out of a classical guitar I had. And so I was kind of researching how to do that. And in the course of researching fretless guitars, I saw an oud, which I'd seen before but never really given much thought to, and I started reading about it, and it's I thought, well, let me get it and just mess with it. So I found a cheap one that was in Turkey. You can't just go to Guitar Center and buy ouds. It's a travesty. I call corporate and tell them to stock them, but they won't. And while it was coming across the ocean, I decided, well, if I'm going to own an oud, I should listen to some oud players. By the time it arrived, my entire vision for this instrument had changed. I was so in love with Arabic music and traditional oud playing. And it was just like when I started bass. I started with someone modern, and then I started listening to who they listened to, and then who they listened to. And before I knew it, I was listening to Turkish music from the Ottoman Empire and just in love with it. And so that was really the journey to this. So it's been about 3 years. I have had a couple of lessons, but a lot of it is a great oud, especially United States oud community of just people online that you talk to, and you read the stuff they write, you listen to oud players, and you transcribe their music and try to figure it out. Yeah.
Could you hold the instrument up and turn it around and show it to the audience? It's really beautiful.
So this in a big bowl. Each individual strips of wood, so that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. This oud was built by a builder, and once I fell in love with it, I decided, and my wife loved this, that I should spend more money and get a really good one. So this was actually made by a builder in Egypt. He custom built it, and I'm just in love with this instrument. So yeah, it's it has 13 strings on it. So I'm jealous that Pat had the really good joke about tuning instruments, because he's got 6 strings. It's like nothing what Colin and I have to deal with our instruments, but he's got that great tuning joke that I can't wait till he's not in the room to steal. But
you should.
Yeah, so that's yeah, but this takes some getting used to, because you can't see where it sticks out too far. So I had to really learn to not look at my hands, because when you're playing it, unlike a guitar, I can't really see what I'm doing anymore because of the bowl. So
yeah,
so if I ever mess up, it's because I'm flying blind up here.
It just sounds amazing. Your whole group does. I've worked with Bill many times in the past, and Colin Alured was my guitar teacher, and he's been a guest on the show during the pandemic when you guys weren't here, and we were talking about that during intermission, about what a strange but kind of intimate situation that was. Will you take Kennard's mic and tell the audience what this instrument is that you're playing?
So this is a harp from West Africa, from the country of Mali, and it's got a name that's very hard to remember. It's the Kamale Ngoni, and it's tuned to the pentatonic scale. So there's actually a lot of the roots of blues music is from this culture and from this instrument. And I'll play a little bit of the pentatonic scale real quick. So you can hear the deep bluesy roots of this instrument, and And it just so happens to work well with a lot of the Arabic-inspired music that we're doing here in this band. And so, we call it fusion. We're fusing together musical elements that we love and have a great respect for, and having a great time doing it. So thanks for having us.
Absolutely. And Kennard, will you hold up your flute? What kind of flute is that? It looks different than...
So this is an alto flute. So the regular flute is pitched in C. This one is a fourth lower. This is pitched in G. Gives that nice low, like woofy sound, for more subdued and intimate moments.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And Ken is the only one in the group playing a recognizable instrument.
I play the bass.
Well, I'm going to get out of your way. You said you've been together about 3 years, or you've been playing about 3 years, and you...
Well, we've been a band about 2 years. It started, we used to be a 5-piece without Colin, so there's kind of 2 time period. Well, 3, really. We were 5-piece, and then our piano player left, and then we played just Bill, Kennard, Ken, and I.
Yeah.
And then recently, this is Colin's 3rd gig with us, actually, and it's such a treat to have him in the group. So we're ever evolving. So if any of you guys want to join the band, just see us afterwards, and we've got a chair for you.
You have to play something unconventional, though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, will you please share more music with us?
All right. Thank you so much, and thanks again for having us. This next piece is going to feature the Kamali Ngoni and the alto flute, so you're going to get to hear a couple of different instruments. This is kind of a tune, doesn't have so much of a story behind it, but something a little more subdued. It's actually in 3/4 time, and we hope you enjoy it. It's called Shock, with a WQ. Everyone thinks I say shock, like S-H-O-C. It's an Arabic word, shock. Thank you so much. What a special place. People who give music like ours, and just all of us who are out here trying to do this a chance. So a big round of applause for the Reeves Theater, for Martha Bassett, for the amazing band. It's just a real thrill to be here. And thank you to all you guys. We're going to play one more for you. This is called Kafifa, which actually means light in Arabic. Again, Mr. Bill Smith on percussion. Colin Al Ured on all the things. Dr. Kennard Douthit on the flutes. Mr. Ken Simons on the bass. I'm Travis Williams. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
That's the Travis Williams Group. The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by our fine business friends of the Martha Bassett Show, Buckeye Advisors and Buckeye Moving and Storage. Buckeye Advisors makes moving seamless with professional and personal assistance, including turnkey services from downsizing, packing to unpacking, and complete setup. Specialties include transitions to retirement communities, preparing homes for market, and connecting you to resources that enable independent living at home. It's Buckeye Advisors and Buckeye Moving and Storage for when you need more than a mover. And Bowen Town and Country Furniture Company, local and family owned since 1956. American brands by skilled craftsmen using fine design and engineering, and still producing beautiful furniture right here in North Carolina. It's furniture made to use, not just made to sell. Now here's Martha and the band with a number written by Harlan Howard and made famous by Ray Price. It's Heartaches by the Number. Let's start it again. I had to grab my bass and threw everyone off.
That's okay. My bad, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Heartache number 1 was when you left me. I never knew that I could hurt this way. And heartache number 2 was when you come back again. You came back, but you never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the numbers, trouble by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the numbers, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number 3 was when you called me and said that you'd be coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for your knock on the door. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Now I've got heartaches by the numbers, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the numbers, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please welcome Pat Byrne.
Hey, Rex. I think he's gone. Would you play this one with me? It's very straightforward. Give it up for Rex. Thank you. It's in G. It's in G and it's happy. Every time I write a song, I send it home to my dad in Ireland to get his thoughts. And one day he texts me and he just said, "Stop sending me these sad songs." And so I sat down and tried to write the happiest thing I could, just to show him how bad it would be. And after a few hours, this song came about. And I called it Capsize because that was the happiest thing I could muster. And here's how it goes. It's 1:30, it's midday sun, it's let's just get away, it's a midweek holiday, it's a case of wine, name your place and time, it's not security, it's not stability, I don't have money, no place, no plan, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, Rex. I'm easy, I'm slow, I can be lazy, I know, but I'm right where I wanna be, so spare me the third degree. I'm the ripple in your drink, I'm a smile that's out of sync, I'm the rainbow at your funeral, I speak in Roman numerals, I'm almost inconsumable, my parachute's on fire, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. Here we go. Rex on the fiddle. But you know, like I know, I'm the bottom of the pyramid, I'm socially inhibited, I'm headstrong, but it's a heavy load when the wolves are at the door. But it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside,
better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. It's so much better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all.
Thank you so much, Rex. What a guy. He's never heard that. Martha emailed me saying, hey, the band will join you on a couple of songs if you want, which made me very happy. When I'm in Texas, I play with a band. I got a 6-piece band at home, but I can't afford to bring them on the road, so I'm always solo when I'm traveling. And this is just lovely to have such an amazing band here in... So we're gonna do this Tom Waits song for you. I'll just bring it in.
Yeah.
When you walk through the garden, you better watch your back. And I beg your pardon, walk the straight and narrow track. When you walk with Jesus, He's gonna save your soul. But you gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. He's got the fire and the fury at His command, and you don't have to worry when you hold on to Jesus' hand. He'll keep you safe from Satan when the thunder rolls. Oh, but you gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. Sing about Jesus' mighty sword, and they'll shield you with their wings. You'll be close with the Lord. Don't you pay heed to temptation when your hands are so cold. You gotta keep the devil way down in the hole.
right, well, thanks so much for having me, Martha. What an amazing thing you're doing here in Elkin, North Carolina. This is a beautiful part of the world. It feels like Ireland, honestly. My whole drive here today, I just felt like I was home. And it's great to be here. And we'll see you for a glass of wine, and maybe I'll sell you a t-shirt out front if you're feeling generous. I have extremely comfortable and affordable t-shirts that you're gonna love. And this last song, I lied to you, this is gonna be a sad one. The only job I've ever had is to play music, and I'm delighted that that's my job, but sometimes it's not all that easy. Sometimes you play to rooms of 400 people and they're unaware that you're in the room with them. And sometimes you play to rooms with 4 people and they wish you weren't in the room with them. And then sometimes you're in Elkin, North Carolina in the Reeves Theater. And everyone is giving you all of their attention and it's being broadcast to the world and life feels okay. But this song's about all the other times. And it's called Feels Like Living, and thanks again. I landed on the runway in Chicago, bought a coffee, then I traded it for a beer. And the connecting flight to Austin felt like nothing. I'm gonna give this place the best part of a year. And the woman at the motel is hard of hearing. She doesn't understand the way I speak. So I straighten out my accent and give her every last cent. Said I need a room to see me through the week. And I'm hungry, but the work's not coming easy. I'm tired, except for when I'm not awake. And I put on my shirt and tie, tell myself another lie. No, you're not gonna miss another lucky break. And I wake up early every morning and fill the day with useful things to do. But the only time it ever feels like living is when I'm down beneath the surface with you. When I'm running from the ruckus, hiding from the circus, down beneath the surface with you. My show last night was wrapped up by 11. There was 11 people breathing in that air. 2 who knew my name, 2 just watched the game, 7 drowning sorrow with despair. These Sunday nights, they're breaking me so slowly, chasing down that runaway thrill. Sometimes trying to play the game feels like trying to find a vein. I'm sick and tired of pushing water up this hill. But still I'll wake up early every morning and
and I'll fill the day with useful things to do. But the only time it ever feels like living is when I'm down beneath the surface with you. When I'm running from the ruckus, hiding from the circus, down beneath the surface with you. When I'm running from the ruckus, I'm hiding from the circus. When I'm down beneath the surface with you. Thank you so much.
You were listening to the Martha Bassett Show on National Public Radio, live from the Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina. The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, your one-stop travel source for the Yadkin Valley and beyond. If you're looking for hometown charm, historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining, come stay a while in downtown Elkin. Elkin is a small town with a big community. So whether it's downtown events, music, hiking, or just paddling the Blue Water Trail, let Explore Elkin help you find your trail. Learn more on Facebook and exploreelkin.com. Support for the Martha Bassett Show also comes from these fine downtown Elkin businesses: Mountain High Metals, the Elk Pharmacy, Yoga on Main, Coley Hall at the Liberty, Angry Troll Brewing, Yadkin Valley Quilts, the Wisdom Table, and Fruition, Elkin's cutest little cocktail bar. Now, would you please put your hands together and once again give a big East Coast and North Carolina welcome to Minor Gold.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. This has just been spectacular. What a night. What a lineup. What a lineup. It's going to be on a new record. It's a breakup song that you can boogie to. We always joke, we hope this after 50 dates it's not going to be our theme song.
Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that we're coming undone. Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that it's coming on strong. You can go where you're going. You can say what you want to say. Anytime the itch for leaving comes your way, don't delay. Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that we're coming undone. Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that it's coming on strong. You can find all the answers if you stare at the light too long. You can lose all the meaning, saying words even when they're wrong. Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that we're coming undone. Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that it's coming on strong. Well, time has a funny way of making light of all the things that you know just ain't right. Gonna blow the whole thing open wide. Not a doubt inside my mind. You can take what you're taking. No one asks for you to leave it be. Sun will rise in the morning on the day that you leave. Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that we're coming undone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. funny feeling that it's coming on strong. Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that I'm coming undone. Whoa, 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 baby, I got a funny feeling that it's coming on strong.
Thank you very much, friends. Thank you. We're going to do a brand new song. We've played this one just a number of times so far, and we hope you'll be kind to us. It's a brand new one called Love is a Killer. So is being out of tune.
I think everyone's going to steal Pat's tuning joke.
I stole it.
Yeah, did you?
All the best stories are passed on.
Fair game. It's just been an honor. Thank you, Martha Bassett, and this wonderful team.
Yeah. It's nothing quite like it. You good?
In the bottom of a drawer there's an old sweatshirt. Smells like you ripped and burned. Stretch it over my head till it covers my knee. Broken glass slits in the breeze. In the middle of a dream in an empty house, still a light that won't go out. I see a door wide open but I can't walk in. I'm like a bird at the window with a broken wing, waiting on a sign, waiting on the rain to let in the light, let up again. I'm waiting on myself to make a change, learn to run wild on my own again. Love is a killer. Top of a mountain there's a hill to climb. Wish I could tip it all over, put it in decline. But falling ain't free and I never could fly. All this waiting on your love's just a waste of time. Turn myself in, turn myself on, shake your ghost from these four walls. I'm stuck like glue to your shadow dance, twirling me around till I'm in a trance. Love is a killer, and it cuts to the bone. Love is a killer, and it cuts to the bone. You understand and watch it swallow you whole. You can't put it down, too heavy to hold. If I could quit you, baby, in the horse you rode in on. Ooh, ooh.
This show has gone so fast. I'm sorry to say we're at the finale song. I'd like to keep on playing another hour or so. Will you please put your hands together again for Minor Gold? Pat Byrne, the Travis Williams Group. And I want to thank all of you for spending your evening with us, coming to the beautiful Reeves Theater. I want to thank the Reeves Theater for hosting us, being our home. And thanks to all you live stream watchers, too. It's wonderful being in your living rooms. We're going to end this night with a Chuck Berry song. And I welcome you. You are welcome to sing along with us. Who's kicking this off? Am I? You are.
See that Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle, and now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell.
They furnished off an apartment with a two-room rowboat sail.
Laredo was crammed with TV dinners and ginger ale.
But when Pierre found work, the little money come and worked out well.
C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell.
Thank you all for tuning in and to our beautiful live audience. Let's hear it for Pat Byrne, Minor Gold, and the Travis Williams Group. How about our fearless leader, Martha Bassett? The band tonight was Russell Kelly, Michael Kitchen, Rex McGee, Sarah Howe, Ben Singer, and me, Pat Lawrence. We had Jeff Irving, James Briggy, and Doug Williams of Electromagnetic Radiation Recorders handling the sound. Nick Bassett, Danny Carr, and Eric DeLager provided our video broadcast. We had Bevan Dyer managing the stage, and Miranda Carr is out there selling the merch. This is the Martha Bassett Show. Good music for good people. Thank you so much for joining us. Drive safe and come back and see us soon.